We're here at VMware's Public Sector Innovation Summit with Will Jones, Senior Vice President at Carahsoft. Will, thank you so much for joining us.
It's nice to be here.
Let me start by asking, how do you see agencies and the American public benefiting from the government's adoption of a multi-cloud IT strategy?
I think the multi-cloud strategy that the federal government has employed is making agencies safer in terms of a security posture, being able to spread out workloads across multiple clouds. And I think it also improves the service that these agencies are getting from multiple vendors in the cloud business.
And then how do you see public sector agencies taking more innovative approaches to things like cybersecurity and data protection using the cloud?
I think our cloud providers today, in terms of the way they're supporting the federal government, are able to extend the security and cybersecurity postures all the way out to the edge. So I think with the cloud, this has not happened in the past, right? They have not been able to get all the way down to that tactical edge. So I think they're leveraging some of these cloud services that allow them to be more secure at that very edge of the network.
And then how do you see digital workforce enablement helping agencies improve how they attract and retain skilled employees?
Well, I think with COVID and everything that's happened over the last 2 years, I think many of these agencies and many of our companies are forced to better digitally enable our workforce. And I think with the tools that are being present now in that environment, I think it is allowing agencies and companies to continue to get good people because of all these tools that are now available to them. So I think it puts them in a very level place with terms of the commercial sector.
And then lastly, public sector agencies had to acquire novel IT solutions really quickly during the pandemic. How are those efforts shaping longer-term IT acquisition strategy?
I think it has helped. I think the federal agencies were forced to make these quicker procurements, but they did so in a very good way, I think in a secure way. And I think it just proved to all of us in industry who work with the government that they can do that. And they were able to do that effectively. And I think that will positively affect the long-term ability of the government to act quicker, be able to procure faster, do agile development and things at a more rapid pace. I think they're completely capable of doing that, and this proved it.
Well, Will Jones, thank you so much for joining us here at the VMware Public Sector Innovation Summit.
Thanks for having me.